finally got some butane, so I get to use the lighter that Mr. Greg Tunnel Take gave me. Oh, I think I'm gonna need to turn that down. Hey there, my friends, it's Brad, the Bearded Piper, and I hope you all are having a great day. It is a beautiful, beautiful night out. It was hot and steamy all day, and I got a lot of stuff done, although the day started out kind of bad. But I did get some, I found the butane. I had butane from last year when I picked up the Caribe lighters at Columbus, but I don't remember. I put it away in a safe spot so I'd remember where it was, and I couldn't find it. Finally found it, so I'm using the Honest lighter that Greg Tunnel gave us at the Columbus Pipe Show, and it's a really cool lighter. I love that directional flame. It makes life so much easier. So much easier. Do still love my Zippos, but that is a pretty nice lighter. And thank you, Greg, for that. But I said today started out a little shaky. So last night, our 11-year-old dog, Kimber, decided out of nowhere she was going to chew up a dog bed. And we didn't think she ate much of it or any of it at all, so it wasn't a big deal. We have medicine here to make a dog throw up. It's actually eye drops. There's instructions that you put so many drops in each eye and it causes them to throw up. So we didn't do that last night because my wife said we didn't need to. But then this morning she woke us up and she threw up some of the foam from inside the bed. So I decided to skip the pipe club meeting this morning in case she continued to have issues, and I had to take her to the vet to see if there was something to happen. So it seems like this year has been nothing but dog medical things going on. Icon and Tribute just had an issue here not long ago. You know, hopefully, fingers crossed, Kimber will be fine. I don't think there's going to be any issues. I think she's good to go. But anyway, so I missed the Pipe Club meeting this morning for that. But I did decide that I was going to spend the day working on my office / pipe room. Now, if you see the picture I posted as a post, everything's framed. I finished framing it up last week, and I got it mostly wired today. And let me tell you something. It's one of those things where I have wired a bunch of things up in my life, right? You know, receptacles, switches. I've run new circuits, you know, onto breakers. You know, I've done a lot of different basic electrical things, you know, nothing major. You know, I've never dealt with anything like 480 volts or anything like that, but I've wired in new breakers, I've changed breakers, I've done all of those things. So today I was thinking I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna run some wires into the room, get the light hooked up, get the fan hooked up, get the receptacles all wired in, and then I was gonna go to Lowe's and get the OSB board for the outside walls, the insulation. I need to get some conduit and stuff to put the there's an air conditioner disconnect switch that needs to go outside because I'm putting a mini split heater in, heater air conditioner in. So I needed to get the conduit to run outside the wall. So I figured, you know, I go out there, I figured a couple hours maybe, you know, and I'd have it wired. It took me all day. I don't know why. It just did. You know, running the wires along the rafters, getting them through, drilling the holes through the studs to run all the wires through. It took me all day. And I still have to run the wires to 2 receptacle boxes, and then I have to put the receptacles in. And I knew I had a box of them at home, so I didn't buy them. But I bought all white plate covers and all white switches, and then I come home and I find out that the receptacles that I have are almond or ivory or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I got that done today. Pretty excited about that. So, but anyway, the other thing is, I don't know how familiar you are with electrical panels, but basically you have wires that come in and they connect to what you refer to as the bus bar, and the bus bars come down and in the middle, and that's where your breakers snap into, and that's where the power is. So when the cover is off of your breaker panel, that bus bar is hot. Okay, even if you turn off the main breaker, the bus bar shuts off in some panels. But in my garage, it's not a main panel, it is a sub panel. And that means to shut the power off to that box, you have to go to the basement of the house and shut off the power to the entire garage. So I wasn't going to do that. So I managed twice, not once, but twice, to bump my pinky up against that bus bar. And it's still tingling a little bit. It's just it's still got a little bit of tingle. So yeah, I shocked myself twice, and that was putting the first circuit in. And I ended up putting 3. I put a circuit in specifically for the mini split, a circuit in for the receptacles, and I put a separate circuit in for the light and fan. That may seem, probably. I shouldn't say probably. I could have put the same circuit in for the receptacles and the light and the fan. But if you ever need to change a receptacle or anything like that, I had room in the panel. It's nice to be able to shut the receptacles off and still have the light on. So that's what I did. But anyway, while I was out there, I was thinking today about some of these small batch blends that we have coming out. And I mentioned numerous times that I'm a huge fan of the Birds of a Feather series that Sutliff put out. Just absolutely love those. Per George Jensen, I think is the gentleman's name. He's the blender, and I just absolutely love them. Fantastic. So I was really excited when they came out with this Pipe Force, or I think that's what they call it, Pipe Force. So episode 4, I didn't buy any of it. It's still available, actually. Well, it was. I'm pretty sure it still is. And at Columbus, you were able to get samples of all 6 of the blends. And I figured I'm going to start out with episode 4, see how I like it, and then I'm going to order a few tins of it. I figured I'd order, 3, 4 tins, cellar it, whatever. And, I've had like 3 bowls out of it, out of that sample. I think I still have 1 or 2 bowls left. And I'm not sure if I'm going to order it. And I really wish that it was much, much better, but I don't know. It's okay. But I don't know if it's worth cellaring. I don't know if it's worth hanging on to. I feel like I can spend my money on something better. Maybe walk into the basement and turning off the breaker. That probably would have been good. My pinky is still quivering a little bit. But yeah, it's just okay. So now I may change my mind after another bowl or 2 of it. Probably not. It kind of bums me out. Because, I skipped this year's Sun Bear. I don't know if they're coming out with Carolina Red Flake again or not. I don't think they are. And I haven't bought most of the small batch blends this year. It was kind of part of my New Year's resolution. And, I kind of stuck with that. Although part of my New Year's resolution was to read more, and I did great until I started my job, and then that pretty much just went right out the window. But yeah, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I'm kind of underwhelmed with it. So if you've tried the Pipe Force, or you have it, if you got the samples at Columbus, or you purchased it, and leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to try it I don't know, maybe in a different pipe. Maybe I should try it in a cob. Maybe I should try it in a clay pipe. I don't know. So, but anyway, that's kind of my rambling thoughts today. So, today is the 9th of September. It's Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's the 9th. And we're, 6 days away from smoke rings around the world. So don't forget to keep practicing and post your videos because, you know, it's an important holiday for us enjoyers of the pipe. So remember, my friends, life is good, but it is better with a pipe. And also remember, it's better to pack your pipe light than it is to pack your pipe tight.